Hi guys, welcome back to another tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how you can retouch a portrait with Retouch Pro panel. First, what we're gonna need to do here is to duplicate the background, rename this, or maybe not. I prefer to rename it clean, so I know in which layer I should start cleaning. So for cleaning, I'm using spot healing brush, and patch tool. Most of the time I use only spot healing brush because I think it's better than two others. So I'm just gonna start cleaning the blemishes here. As you can see, is a really nice tool to use for cleaning.
I want you and only you, so I'll keep waiting for you. It's the only thing that I can do to keep my composure. Oh, I need you closer. I want you and only you.
And here we are. As you can see guys, before and after, we have cleaned our whole image. I think we have something here, and I have to liquify here. So let's go to liquify, and we'll choose the forward warp tool. So I'm just gonna fix it a little bit here, a little. His neck, I think, as you can see, we need more clean here, so I will take care of it after this liquify problem. I'm using mixer brush tool with wet 100 and flow 100, so I don't have to waste time doing it slowly. As you can see, let's invert this where we can see the whites for real and clean a bit more. We have something here. We have to fix this part. I think we did it wrong with Liquify. I think it's good. Let's just clean this. I'm cleaning it like painting with a brush. I just copied the color here and I'm painting it with a brush, so I don't have to use a clone tool. And I think we are good to go with frequency separation. So we go to Window, Extension, Retouch Pro for you guys who bought it, and we click frequency separation. In low layer, I usually prefer to make a copy of it and create a clipping mask. Go to mixer brush, you can find it here or maybe here, I don't know. It's where you put it. For wet, I'm choosing 15. load 15, mix 15, flow about 20, and let's just start mixing some color tones here. As you can see, I'm mixing highlights and skin tones between themselves. And creating a nice soft colors in the face. Those black lines are blocking me to work faster, because I usually work faster with mixer brush. But don't worry, we have time, right? For all of you guys who bought it, the Retouch Pro panel, I personally thank you guys. Oops, my monitor just went out. Let me check my recording. If it's recording, yeah, it's good. So let's just keep working on this. I hope my keyboard is not distracting, because I have I think a bad mic. I don't have a professional one yet. I will buy one of them soon, but for the moment I can find one of them, so it's good and fit for me. But I promise you guys that soon I'm going to get a professional mic and make some professional sound recordings, so you guys don't have to not understand me, I think. Let me know in comments if my English is good or not. I mean, like, if it's understandable, you know. If it's not, just tell me. If it is, well, thank you for understanding. As you can see, guys, we have worked only on low layer. This is before and after what we've done here, and I think it's a really nice job. Next thing, what I'm going to do is go to high, duplicate the high, just drag and drop it here. From linear light, as you can see, we have to choose normal. After we choose blending mode to normal, we go here to create a clipping mask. So everything that happens here will not affect this one, just the duplicated layer. So to work on details or maybe on high layer, I usually work with spot healing brush because it's faster and healing brush, but sometimes I use even the clone stamp tool. It's a nice tool to work on high details. As you can see, guys, everything that is here, you can copy paste it here. So I guess this is the best way, I think, or maybe a proper way to clean the details here. Or maybe just work with a spot healing brush. You know, what is good for you, go with it. It doesn't matter if someone else use a different technique or maybe different tools, I don't know, different retouch panels. like Retouching Academy, or maybe Retouch Pro Panel, or maybe Ultimate Retouch. There are too many Retouch panels, I think. I used to work with Retouch Academy, but it wasn't that good for me, I think. Like 2-3 options, no more. I mean, like, no offense, I used it before, but they offer like a few options to retouch. I mean, like, it's all what you need for retouch, but there are different panels out there, like Retouch Pro Panel. I'm using it now. So this video is more for Retouch Pro Panels users who use this. And as you can see, I'm working on it. So let's just speed it up so you guys don't have to waste your time, sorry. And let's speed it up. That's it for details. As you can see, guys, before and after. One other technique I use for smoothing the details is that I create a copy layer of this high. I turn off the low layer so I have to see the detail color, so it's gray. I click with the eye. I choose a sample from here and I press Ctrl Delete so it makes all gray. As you can see, guys, when we turn on the low layers, it's all blurry, something like this. But we create a mask, a black mask, and we start working on the portrait. So I'm just gonna speed this whole process of brushing. And as you can see, guys, before and after, yeah, this one looks ridiculous, but we smoothed out the details. So not to look ridiculous, I'm just gonna lower the opacity of this layer into maybe 13, yep, 30, 32, I guess. And yeah, I think it looks good. We have smoothed out some harsh details, something here. I don't know, maybe 30 is too much. Just lower it to 25. Yeah, 25 is good. And let's check the whole process before and after. As you can see, that's it for frequency separation, I think. If you want to dodge and burn it, it's okay. If not, don't do it. So let's just go with a dodge and burn. This is a global dodge and burn, it's not local, so I'm just gonna press B for brush and start painting on highlights. I think it's too much, nope. Let's lower the flow, raise the opacity, and just start working on dodge, global dodge. As you can see, guys, before and after of the dodge and burn. I think dodge is a bit too much, so I'm just gonna lower the opacity to 40, 50, maybe something like this. And I think it looks good. For the burn layer, Let's just go with 50, 60, something like that, and I think it looks good, like before, after, before and after. Another thing we can do with Retouch Pro Panel is add some lipstick, which I preferably use it, and it's here, lipstick. So to create or maybe to change the lips color, we have to create a mask. I usually work with pen tool, so I just start creating a path around the lips. And here we are, we have created the shape of lips, and we can choose different lipsticks. As you can see, some of them. So we go down to check which one is best for us. If you think none of them is good, so you can just go here, click it, and try to move around with the colors to see which one is good for you. For me, I think this one is good. So as you can see, the shape is too harsh, I think. So to smooth it out, I'm just using blur tool. I think it's good enough. As you can see, I'm just smoothing it out. You can go with 100, why not? To create more realistic shape, not to look fake. A bit between the mouth and teeth. As you can see, the lipstick before and after, I think it's good, but it's too much, so I'm just gonna lower the opacity to 50, something like that. And another thing I usually do is dodge and burn of the lips, but I don't use the dodge and burn like normally with curves. So I'm just gonna create 2 layers. Rename this burn, rename this dodge, choose the blending mode to screen for the burn, multiply, and press E to get a sample of color of the lips here. Click B for brush and start painting on the parts we want to dodge. As you can see, guys, we are dodging the lips with its own color. Yeah, I think it's good. We go to burn with the same brush, same color, so we have the same color of the lip. Let's just low opacity of the burn because it's too much. Also the burn of the dodge, sorry, because it's much too. Create a group of what we've done here, rename it lips. And as you can see, before and after, yeah, it looks really nice. But if you think it's too much, you can always lower the opacity here. So I'm just gonna lower it down to 17. Yeah, 70 is good. And as you can see, the whole process before and after. Another thing we can do here is work on eyes. So we just want to remove the veins. Yeah, that's good. To make a brighten whiten, and something about iris. If you want to change the color, you can click it here. Add some sharpness, you can click it here. You want some reflection, you can click it here. So why not on black pupil? Make them a group, rename them eyes, bring it up. Let's just start working on this group, which is veins removal. It's a black mask, so I'm just gonna paint with a white brush. As you can see, we are removing the veins, which we could have done on the cleaning section, but I wanted to leave it here. We can work on white eyes, so let's just make them a bit brighter. As you can see before and after, the veins removal, it's too much, so I'm just gonna lower the opacity of it. Also the whitens, it's too much, so lower it to 68, it's good. Let's work on iris. As you can see, iris is creating like a contrasty iris. I think it's really nice. For the black pupil, it's just to make it dark here, and the other one here, and let's just zoom it out and check before and after. Yeah, this one looks really nice. As you can see, the whole process before and after, before, after, before, after. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If yes, please leave a comment, like it, give me a subscribe if you are new here. If not, I mean, like, if you like it, give me a subscribe. If not, don't do it, as you wish. But I really like to know your thoughts about my retouching, so feel free to leave a comment, and see you in the next video. Peace.